It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
38-yard line.
19. Top 19. My 6. Buffalo. Go.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Pass it down close. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Smith. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Come on. Check.
They go to him again. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Okay.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Here we go. Panther 60.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And up from the pistol to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's tackled for no gain.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Moving quickly, trying to get set. To throw again, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He'll have the first down and even more. Gets it to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills trim the lead to 1. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Return coming from the 6. Here's a reverse. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther. Ready. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Lofts it deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead on the first play of the drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Set to return. It's Chuba Hubbard. Coverage coach team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's third and short. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So second and inches, they took their shot, Brock. They threw the football, as a lot of teams are going to do in that situation, but it backfires as the third down run gets turned away.
You know what that effort creates, Kate? That creates that offensive coordinator never taking a shot again on second and inches.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, check that. Check that.
They'll run here on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
Trap 60, trap 60.
35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Kicked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first.
319.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Allen looking to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Martin Emerson with the pick.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Ready,
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors, 19 tight.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. From his own end zone, Allen. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
319!
Cook trying this one up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Allen off the play action. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll try the right side with Cook. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Allen to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43. Straight ahead, here's Cook. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside nabs him 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 50-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Allen on 3rd and short. Finds the in route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Allen. He's got it to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. First down from the 42.
First down, Buffalo.
Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Look out! Ready! Look out!
Allen gonna throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Allen on 3rd down. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And he's taken down at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air again, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Again, Allen to the air. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On first down, it's Richardson. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Brighton pulled in by Judy. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. Austin McNamara will kick this away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Allen. He rolls to it, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It's a gain of 11.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally, you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On target to Moore. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
And the Bills, 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
To throw again, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. So 1st down from the 41.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he's taken down at the 30. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
That's another Bills.
On 1st down, Allen. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Goose, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
No. Go. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Here's the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean.
Massive hits, the ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Richardson now. The left side finds Fanning. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Drag. Bronco 80, Dragon 60. 7 Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Taken in by Fanning. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll throw again. Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time. Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen, flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. This might be a free play for him. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Zayvon Collins in on the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play fake, it's Richardson. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
60, press the lead.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 3rd quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
24, Bills 17. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And goes to the hurry up here.
17 yards. That's good for Bills. First down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen drops it off to Cook. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Allen gonna throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Trying it left side with Cook. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. That is exactly why he rallied to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Bills football, and their season on the line here as they trail. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. All set now, 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Start. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. 7. 69.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Brought in by his back Smith. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
The throw right side, caught by Fannin. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Once again, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for Bills.
1st down throw for Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Headed out right. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
21 yards. And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Offense is set. First and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To throw again, it's Allen. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offensive line fast. Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
To the air again, Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills now within one score in the fourth. It's a James Cook touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a two-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go. Start. Bronco switch. Bronco hop. 70. Hop.
They give it to him again. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Browns lead by 15 now.
Browns 38, Bills 23.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns get the football back at the opposing 45.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Go! Gravity Lions!
And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 3-score game in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns grow the lead now to 22 points.
Bills 23.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. And they pick him off again! And the Browns are stopped a little inside the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Ready, go!
On 1st down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Yards on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
18, Pioneer! 70 Rangers.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Moody knocks it through, and their lead grows further to 25 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Allen now on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Allen gonna throw again. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. Keeps it moving. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills Just putting up points in a game decided. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a two-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense stop them.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Tag!
This plays a design run. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught by Flowers. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal.
Liking 18. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Richardson on a sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out.